this got me quite excited, Lockie, as you know, I quite often do around the health side of things, and it's actually really good for you to actually do deep work, which is just even more incentive to try and pursue it. So I'm going to read this verbatim from the book. Focusing intensely on a specific skill, you're forcing the specific relevant circuit to fire again and again in isolation. This repetitive use of a specific circuit triggers cells called oligodendrocytes to begin wrapping layers of myelin around the neurons in the circuits. So myelin is a layer of fatty tissue that grows around neurons, acting like an insulator that allows the cells to fire faster and cleaner. People experiencing attention residue after switching tasks are likely to demonstrate poor performance on that next task. And the more intense the residue, the worse the performance. So there's a couple of things in that, right? The more that you're doing this deep work, the more you're encouraging this myelin. I hope I've pronounced these words right. But essentially you are getting better at doing that deep work. So you're like compounding your ability to do that work, which is so fascinating. And also by doing deep work, you're reducing this residual that sits in your mind.
That's really interesting. So do you think that kind of says around that this is a kind of muscle to be built effectively?
It's exactly what it is. And it actually acts like a muscle in the sense that, you know, you go to the gym and your muscles are done for the day. You know, after doing a session at the gym, the same thing here. And we can only do, I believe, he says, between 1 hour and up to kind of around a maximum of 4 hours of deep work each day before we're totally cooked. And 4 hours of deep work it's like people like him who are, you know, religious about their practice of deep work and dedicate time to it and put in huge amounts of effort to make sure they've got it. Whereas I think for most people, we're sitting much closer down to the 1 hour of deep work. And that's genuine deep work. And I think that again also helps frame up, in addition to the question, what this definition of deep work actually is. Like if you can do it for more than an hour a day, it's probably not deep work.
Interesting.
Yeah. At least to begin with, when you're coming into this kind of deep work sphere.